$1 per stream makes the world go round. I cannot say it enough. $1 per stream makes the world go round. And you know what it takes for $1 per stream to make the world go round? I'm on 6%. Let me try and get this shit out real fast. Cash registers around the world makes the world go round. Cash registers make the world go round. There is no dollar per stream without cash registers making the world go round. We need twice as many cash registers as we have license plates on cars. Cash registers is the cure to world starvation. Cash registers is the cure to world hunger. Cash registers is the solution, is the answer, the solution to world poverty. Cash registers makes the world go fucking round. And let me tell you why. Because I'm not fucking playing about the solution to world poverty, world hunger, world starvation. I'm not just talking about America, South America. I'm talking about the whole fucking world. For every little child, there's no more feed the hungry campaigns on television, feed the hungry commercials. That shit needs to stop. Right? Understand that when you find a permanent solution to world hunger and world starvation, you don't just idly sit by and, wimp around, about how nobody wants to help you. You gotta, if you so need be, you gotta chop off fucking heads. You gotta fucking dismember motherfuckers. You gotta Game of Thrones these motherfuckers. Because this is not no call for people to donate money, give money, donate to charity, here's billions of dollars, and none of that temporary bullshit. No, this is the stone cold fucking solution. Every child goes with food in their belly every motherfucking day. When it comes to being hungry, especially with children, especially with moms, I don't play that shit, right? You hold back a solution to world starvation and hunger, just like a pharmaceutical holding back a cure to cancer. Yes, even me, very fucking violent, very tyrannical, very motherfucking brutal. You wouldn't fucking know me. It's already too late for a lot of fucking niggas and they fucking bitches. Cash registers make the fucking world go round. And here's why. The only way we can have the permanent end to world hunger is by converting to a cashless, digital, mobile, debit card system. That's it. We can keep fiat note currency. We can keep it interchangeable. Fine, whatever. It's like a luxury. It's interchangeable. It's optional. If you have it from working a regular job, cool. But for the most part, if you are hard-working, everyday motherfucker, if you are a content creator, a musician, an artist, if you are a part of the 90%, you want to have 3 debit cards, 3 streams of income. 1 stream of income only if you are a content creator. 3 streams of income if you are a musician and artist, right? Here's how the cashless system works, because it only works with Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Now, here is how everybody eats, right? The violent way, if need be, right? We all rooted for who we wanted to see kill who and who in Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, right? If we gotta remove people, then fuck it. We gotta remove fucking people. But let me tell you something before we get there. Understand this about world governments, especially the United States. If you do not have a solution to a problem, especially an international problem, what you cannot do is put the blame on the government that do not have the solution until they have the solution. Right? I don't necessarily look at nations as evil or billionaires as evil, because they're people who accumulated a lot of wealth, but they're not perfect. They're still human. They're not the smartest people on earth, which makes them human, right? They don't have the answer to certain solutions. Thus, why do they deserve to get the blame for world hunger, world starvation, world poverty, when you can't expect a solution from someone who doesn't know how to answer the question to the problem? They don't know. They don't have the answer. So how can you expect a solution? What matters is when the solution is presented, do they hold it back? Or do they not hesitate to provide help with the solution? That's what makes a country a heroic country, or it makes a country a villainous country. You didn't have the solution before because you wasn't perfect. That's acceptable. But once you found the solution, once you knew the solution existed, what did you do? Did you hold it back? Did you hesitate? Or did you become involved with the distribution of the solution? Did you assist with the cure? That's what makes a civilization, a society, a nation heroic. That's what makes them heroes, is when they jump to the call of action, the call to action, and they don't hesitate. When they don't hesitate, that's when you know, no matter what that country has ever done, at the end of the day, you can know that that country meant well. Now, here's how this cashless system cures world hunger. Everybody's not a musician, so I'm going to start with $1 per view on YouTube. This is where YouTube pays their content creators $1 per view that they get on their YouTube content, filtered content, right? Content that meets the criteria set that me and the council provides to the content creators. $1 per view by the day. Access to those revenues by the day. And this is important. This is important because this system allows you to spend your view count money by the day. You deposit it by the day. You got 24 hours to deposit each day. You get a 24-hour window to deposit however much views in revenue you've made, revenue and views you've made per piece of content that you upload on YouTube. This goes to your digital wallet and it goes to your debit card, which will be completely new for YouTube to make their own financial instrument. Now, this comes at a monthly service subscription fee, which is about $3,000. It's digital. It's all cashless. You can afford it. Anybody can afford it. And here's why you can afford it. It's factored in to the max amount of views that you can collect revenue from per piece of content before the state that you're living in collects taxes on that piece of content until they hit their max, until it reverts back to your collections once again. So let's say we have a 30-70 split. You collect up to $30,000 in views if you can amount to that much. And until you hit 100K, the state government will collect the revenue associated with that piece of content. Now that revenue will be used for your state. It'll be used for your state. And this will only happen if that piece of content can breach certain numbers. Those numbers being 30,000 views, 100,000 views, in order for you to recycle and start your collections again. If you never reach 30,000 views, well, then you just have money to spend until you have 30,000 views, and the government starts collecting. You can collect on a piece of content for years if you just don't hit that threshold. The government never collects on that piece of content, but you really don't get to earn as much as you can earn. So it's a win-win on both sides. Now here's how this cures poverty. We need cash registers. We need cash registers in every place where you can eat food. Grocery markets, delis, supermarkets, fast food restaurants, everywhere, every third world country, every second world country, every first world country, pretty much. Got him. Every third world country, there needs to be cash registers that can accept Apple Pay, that can accept YouTube Pay, that can accept debit card transactions, debit cards that can be used as regular debit cards. This is not for food. This is for expenses. This is for transportation. This is for clothing. This is for homes. This is for cars. This is for food. This is for everything that you can buy with a debit card. Because all of it can only be legal expenses. It can only be legal expenses. The more views that you earn per piece of content, the more money your state government can make in order to fix your state up. The more you can make from whatever piece of content that you can make. Moms with cooking channels, dads fixing up cars in their driveways, making videos on how to do, certain how to solve certain problems. Anybody can get on YouTube and make a piece of content and get paid that same day, spend that money that same day, have the service fee by the month factored in. If you make, let's say, 70-30 split, you're making 27 at max. The streaming company, the media company, YouTube, they'd be getting paid $3,000 per 30,000 views, $30,000 in revenue per content creator. So you already know the boom that YouTube is going to experience. You already know the boom that your state and federal government is going to experience. But more importantly, you are going to have access to revenue that you can spend on food. Is it for first world countries? Yes. But the cash register part around the world, that's for the hungry, right? We need to double up on cash registers, more than license plates. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of countries that can make their own cash register machines. We don't have to supply every country, but for the countries that don't, there's a way that we can supply them. We should supply them. And my phone is on 2%. Excuse me, it's on 2%. I'm running out of time here. My main concern is that where you can eat, where you can purchase food, where you can eat, is where we need cash registers so that the system can work itself out. The cure to poverty is never giving money and donating money. It's always a permanent solution for little kids, for mothers to put food in their children's stomach by the day. Just like we can go and you can eat food from your refrigerator every day, that's the cure to world hunger. I'm on 1%. Blacks in America, definitely not getting 70 to 30%, 30 to 100%, 70-30 split. You're going to get 15-85 split, you motherfuckers, because y'all been blackballing me. I know y'all been blackballing me. Following the wrong stupid motherfuckers. The only thing I'm not going to fuck y'all in the end. Y'all going to get the 15-85 split with the 3K factored in is 12K. Everybody else is getting 70-30 split. Factored in 3K is 27K max. Watch. I'm on 1%.